Hi, and welcome to the marketplace. In this video, we're going to talk about percent complete. One of the more tedious places inside of Intact, if you're utilizing percent complete, 3 or 4 clicks to get down to one transaction, and you have to enter in the transaction on top of that. If you've got a high volume of cost codes, a high volume of projects, that can almost be a full-time job entering in these percent completes. So what OmniDeck did is it created a mobile field extension and the ability to maybe easily enter in percent completes from a tablet or a smartphone or a desktop to kind of spread the wealth in regards to data entry, but also get that data fed back into Intact without somebody having to key it in. So to kind of show you what we mean by that, we give companies the ability to enter in percent complete in 3 different ways. So the first part of this is they'll select their entity here as far as what they're working for. Here's their employee and maybe the as of date is we're going to do it for this Friday. I'm going to pick which project that I'm working on. And then if I want to enter in by status, it says weighted status, kind of like a CRM system. So let's say, for example, I'm going to pull in these items here. These weighted statuses would be configured by you. So you can, maybe not started obviously at 0%, completed it's 100%, and somewhere in between is however you configure those things, like almost done or just started or whatever else. So this equates to some percentage that you guys determine plus a note section. Now, what's nice about this is that we can mark if things are on track or not. This isn't necessarily supported inside of Intact, but this is how work processes and workflow conditions can be called in OmniDeck to effectively say, okay, if any of these things are marked as not on track, route to a senior supervisor so that they know, something along those lines. So this is by weighted status. I can also enter in by units. So in the same way, here where I pull them in, it'll show me my units to date, percent completes. I'll add these in, and then from here, I'll just enter in the new ones that are installed. So if I entered in 250, it's going to default the percent complete, and so on. And then lastly, you have people that do kind of more of the raw entry here, where they're just going to kind of eyeball the new percent complete, and now it was 30, now it's 50. And then are there any issues? No, and then I can put some notes if I want to. So from here, now I can even take maybe some progress photos, anything else that I might want to do, and then ultimately sign it if you wanted to have some kind of acknowledgement, and then submit it on for review. Now, the nice thing about this is when it comes for review, it'll be sitting in their inbox next to any other form that you build. This is where a manager can approve, hold, or reject, invite other people in to collaborate and see what the percent completes are. So a very collaborative experience, and it's also part of the audit log history of this particular process. So these things ultimately will feed and update percent complete just like you would have keyed them in and saved them. To show you how configurable this is, let's say, for example, I only enter in percent complete by units. I don't mess with weighted or percentage raw entry. That's fine. So what you'll do is you'll come into the form designer, you'll go to clusters, you'll pull in the Intact percent complete cluster. These are all the clusters that we have that are already built for Intact. And so we don't use status, so we'll turn that off, and then we'll turn off the percentage, or maybe, so we just have the unit option there. So fully configurable. You can also rename these from tasks and projects. You can pick whichever one that you want to label there as well. You can also, add additional elements to the form. So this could be part of a daily report, for example. So this still supports, the ability to kind of pull in really any other questions and answers that you guys may want to put on the form. So this is percent complete. We're very excited about this widget because it does enhance the usability of Intact in general, but it's one of the many processes that we do inside of the portal. So continue exploring our marketplace for more information.